Hey everyone, welcome to the results video of the Reddit mini contest. So this contest was quite a bit different from my normal mini contests. In this contest everybody who joined had to make a post on the RCT subreddit. You can see it here, reddit.com/r/rct. And yeah, the winner would be the person who got the most upvotes. So yeah, you make a post here, people can either give it an upvote or a downvote, and then finally you end up with a score for your post. There you can see the highest scoring posts of all time, but today we're gonna look at the posts that were submitted for this contest. I will start with the one that got last place, and I'll finish with the winner of the round. Alright, in last place we have this entry from Manticore. He made this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ride. In the middle here you can see a Splinter, and then around it there's a coaster that gets launched. Yeah, it's a little bit glitchy here at the bottom. He actually made this for my last multiplayer contest where everybody had to build something in the sewer theme. So yeah, a rat definitely fits in that theme. Yeah, I think it's quite cool what he built here. Sadly, he didn't do too well here on the RCT subreddit. But still, I think it's really cool what he created here. Okay, here you can see the post from Adrian 1994. He made a little family theme park with room for expansion, and he also asked for suggestions for the new attractions from the people who are watching. So yeah, you can just see the park here from several angles. Just here you can see the entrance of the park. Here you can see a wild mouse, a ride that he also likes to make. And here you can see a train going around the park, a little log flume. And here you can see a double dinghy slide. He actually kind of likes making those, as you will see again later, because he made more submissions for this contest. And here's a little coaster that's in this park. So yeah, I think it's a nice park. I think these photo albums are always a nice way to make your Reddit posts. Okay, here's another post from Manticore. Well, it says NSFW, but I assure you it's safe for YouTube. So here you can see all the guests walking around. Then you can see him open a plugin here called Topless Guests. He presses the button, and all the guests now look like they're not wearing clothes anymore. So basically what this plugin does is it changes the pants color and the shirt color of the guests to salmon pink, which is also their skin color. So yeah, just a funny little post here. I thought it would do better on Reddit, but yeah, it's always a bit of a gamble whether your post will do well or will not do well. Also, I think this is a really funny plugin, and definitely useful for a water park. Okay, here's a post from me. This is what I called extreme boat hire. Well, when you click the post, you can actually see the people in this in these rowboats. Well, it looks like this one's now going sideways and really slowly, but in fact it's actually going upwards. And yeah, what's happening here is that I made an invisible track with a loop in it, and here you can see it go down really quickly. So yeah, definitely an extreme boat hire. I just thought it was a funny and silly ride to make here. Well, sadly it didn't do too well in terms of upvotes, but I saw in the comments that some people really enjoyed this ride, and so did I. Okay, then we have this post from Lawrence Lott. He made this old movie set. No, kind of cool what he did with the palette. So all the stuff here is in this sepia tone. And there's some green screens behind it, probably to project a background onto the set. And you can also see some of this red stuff, which also still has its original colors. Not really sure what this is supposed to represent, but for the green screens it's at least clear. I think it's pretty cool what he built here. It's definitely something you don't see very often. It's just a nice Wild West set, and I really like how he did the front of this building here. Okay, then here we have another post from Adrian 1994. Looks like he got a gold award for his post. So someone liked his post a lot. So here you can see an overview of the park. So it's Katie's Dreamland, but it's reimagined So some of the rides that were here have been replaced with more modern versions, and basically it has just been filled to the brim with rides. Here you can see a lot of buildings that he made. There's a monorail. You can see a steel wild mouse, a suspended coaster here. Yeah, just lots and lots of different rides. He also made one of these Vekoma coasters, or Arrow, with a double corkscrew. Here's again one of his double slides, kind of like the one we saw in the other park. Here's a weird, crazy launched ride. Might even have a triple launch, not really sure. And here's another underground ride, just like the original park also has. Here's his suspended coaster. Here you can see a Woody that he made. And there's also like inverted boomerang. And he replaced the ride called the Storm with a hyper twister coaster that goes around the park, with the Woody actually sitting here in the middle. That's really cool. So it's always fun to see people completely reimagine a park. Okay, here's a post from Olvenwood. This was actually one of my favorite posts. I really hoped this one would get more upvotes from the people on Reddit. So yeah, the title is "My Roommate Rediscovered RCT and Now He Can't Stop Playing." Oh my god. So yeah, I think his dog looks really cute, and he's actually pretty good at RCT. If you look at the park here, that's pretty impressive. So yeah, I really hoped to see this post end up higher. This was one of my favorite posts for this contest. But yeah, on the RCT subreddit, you never know. Okay, here's the post from MVR, known as Asset Regulation on the subreddit. So after not playing this game for years, I recently installed OpenRCT2 and started learning the tools you get with it. I saw that there's an RMC track now, and after some months I'm finally confident enough to post something I made with that track type. So yeah, he posted this layout that he made for his RMC. I really like the way this looks, also with the bright yellow track. Yeah, that really makes it stand out. The post is just 4 angles of the same coaster. But I think the coaster layout actually does look quite nice. Yeah, like I said, you never really know what posts will do well on Reddit and which posts don't. It's always a bit of a gamble. But yeah, this post clearly did quite well. So the layout is quite nice. Maybe some detail images would have also been nice. But yeah, apparently the people on Reddit liked it enough to... it even looks like it even got an award from someone. So that's really nice. Great job. Okay, here's a post from Bussy. He made this suspended monorail. The post is called RCT2, or Transport Tycoon. Well, the train travels to here and then it actually waits here for the other train, which is in the station, to pass. And when the other station is gone, only then this train will go into the station here. No, not really sure how he did it or how it works. I believe he built it in our group park or in the tag park. Not really sure which one of the two. But for sure, this I really like the way this looks. But yeah, that's pretty nicely done. And I also love the structure of this ride that he made. Looks really impressive. Okay, then we got a post from Milpi. Milpi actually made a 3-minute long video. Here it's called "Here's a title sequence of all the OpenRCT2 creations I built last year. Enjoy." So here you can see all the creations that Milpi made last year. Yeah, Milpi's creations for this game are really impressive. Yeah, often they're often put in these fantasy landscapes, often with huge trees. Trees in different colors, but there's also an orc landscape. Milpi just really loves fantasy entries, and they're always really nice to see. So it's nice that he actually turned it into a title sequence for the game. Now I'm not gonna show the full 3 minutes, or this video would become quite long. But yeah, we can just go through some of these entries here. Oh, this one was actually quite nice. Here you can see a big skeleton. Oh, there's a big skeleton. I believe it's a Eurofighter ride. Yeah, big mine landscape here. Um, I believe this was a Hobbit landscape. Just really impressive. I recommend you to go check out this post for yourself. Just look for the post from Milpi, and you should find this one soon enough. It's just full of incredible buildings. Okay, and then the next post is again from Manticore. He basically did the same thing that Milpi did. So here's another 3-minute video. He also made a title sequence of all the entries that he made. And just like Milpi's entries, these entries also look really nice. In some of them, the camera actually follows the coaster. I think that's a really cool thing you can do with the title sequence editor. You can actually tell it to follow a sprite, so you could select a guest, for example, or a train, and then the camera will just follow that. So it's nice to go through all his entries. He made some incredible stuff throughout the year, and it's just a really fun thing to have. I'm not really sure. Maybe there's a download link somewhere here, but you can probably also ask Manticore for a download of the title sequence if you want it for yourself. Okay, then there's just 2 entries remaining. One's from Extreme256. He also has the highest upvoted post of all time on the subreddit. And the other post is actually from me. I would reveal which one is the winner now. But at the time when I was tallying the results, both posts actually had the same amount of upvotes. Now, for the Reddit upvotes, the number of upvotes is actually not exact. Reddit will often just fluctuate between a few values just to obfuscate it a little bit. Not really sure behind the reasoning for that, but yeah, you will see that if you go back and forth between several votes a few times. So yeah, my post and the post from Extreme256 are just close enough together that it's really impossible for me to determine who is the winner. Because the one time you check, I'm the winner, and the other time you check, he's the winner. So that's why I'm declaring this a tie. Now, both of these posts did really well with the Reddit crowd. I will just show both of these posts now, and I really hope you enjoy them. Okay, here you can see the post from Extreme256. He made Firefly 10x10 Vekoma looping coaster. So we actually built a custom track. This is a Vekoma track. Now it might look like the Limb Launch coaster track to you, but it actually looks like it has a thicker spine, and the track itself also is slightly different. But it does have all these elements that you see here. Here it mostly uses half loops, corkscrews. What I really like about this coaster is how compact it is, but also you can see this queue, which actually travels through this batwing element twice. From what I understood, this was the only way he could actually make the queue work here. But yeah, I think he did an incredible job here also on the station, also on the brake run. But yeah, also just general interaction between the guests and the ride. So yeah, just a nice little landscape here as well. He said he made it quickly for this contest. I also really like the way he does his custom supports. He has his own set of supports which he made himself, which I don't think he has shared with other people yet. But yeah, I think it looks really nice and it really fits this coaster well. So incredible job from Extreme256. Okay, and here's the final post. This one's from me. I made this post with this weird text here, glitchy text. This is fine. Well, it might look like nothing now, but when we click it, you can see that it's actually animated. So you can see these guests entering this weird ride here. So it's actually a Space Rings ride, which I've modified a bit to now use different vehicles. And when these vehicles actually do the Space Rings routine, you can see all these messed up and garbled sprites. Well, the people on Reddit, they love glitchy stuff like this. So it's actually nice to see this post do so well. Yeah, I really enjoyed making this, and it's nice to see that the people in Reddit enjoyed this post as well. The comments were quite fun to read here. Alright, like I said, it's difficult to determine who was actually the winner of the round. My number of upvotes is slightly higher than Extreme256, but like I said, the Reddit never shows the exact amount of upvotes. The next time we check, this number will be different again. So that's why I've declared it a tie. Anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this mini contest. The next round will be a normal mini contest again, where everybody has to build something. So yeah, that new mini contest will be announced pretty soon, maybe tomorrow or in a few days, and I hope to see many people join it again. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again in the next one. See you later.